Waverly, read with intention. So there will be an announcement today, but as a good showman, I will not give it to you right away. Let's start with a question instead. Let's start with this question. Where should professionals go to find the content that they need in order to do their job? Professionals typically go on social networks today. They find things on Twitter, on LinkedIn, everywhere. But clearly, that's not necessarily the best place. The problem with social networks is that it's noisy. It's not necessarily meant to put your attention on the right thing. It's mostly meant to distract you. And very importantly, it's not work-focused. It's not trying to help you get your job done. So enters Waverly. Waverly, we designed it with this in mind. We wanted to build the best content platform for professionals. By that, we mean a content platform that is really good at, one, helping you cut through the noise, two, helping you not be distracted while you do that, and three, most importantly, help you get your job done. So let's start with the first one, cut through the noise. How do we do that? We do that through a new technology we're introducing that we call waves. Waves are something that powers what we call the world's first transparent algorithm. You've used algorithms since you've started using social networks. You've used algorithms on LinkedIn, on Twitter. This is the thing that powers your feed, that decides what you are going to see on that feed. In the case of Waverly, what we wanted to do was make this transparent, so you know how it works. You know what the algorithm is trying to do for you. And we do that by allowing you to write your own recipe for your feed using natural language. This is something we see more and more. You see that on DALL-E or Midjourney today. You can write a little piece of text, and the thing is going to generate an image for you. Well, it's the same in Waverly, but we generate a feed for you. You can see it here. Someone is just writing what they care about, and from that, Waverly generates a feed of articles taken from the internet, just from words. What's great about waves is that, well, AI is not always perfect, but our waves improve over time. Every time you get an article, these little cards that you see here that we're flipping through, every time you get one of these articles, you get the opportunity to say whether or not it's a good fit for what you're looking for. It's even better if you share content to Waverly. If you find something outside of Waverly anywhere on LinkedIn, wherever you go, and you send it to Waverly, Waverly will automatically attach it to a wave, and this wave will get better thanks to that. The second point, the second thing we want to do is remove distractions. Make sure that while you're using Waverly, you are doing what you wanted to do. You're not browsing the new job of a colleague that you haven't spoken to for 10 years or something like that. You're reading articles that matter to you. So we do that through our distraction-free reader. So you've got this beautiful view of articles, you browse through it, and at some point you just tap on an article to read it. Well, you get a reader that offers you what you need. The important images, the text, and that's it. That's what you get. You can also use that distraction-free reader for articles you find outside of Waverly. Just send the article to Waverly, and boom, you are in the distraction-free reader. But again, the key thing is helping you get your work done. Why do professionals read content? They read content because they need insights. They need to make decisions from these insights. And they want to share these insights with the world around them, either their colleagues or people out on the internet because they are working with the rest of the world. But these insights are what people are after, and this is what we want to help you capture. The way we do that is when you are in the distraction-free reader, you can highlight anything you find in there. Just swipe your finger on the text, and boom, it's highlighted. You can highlight as many passages as you want. You see an example here, and I read very slowly, and I'm going to highlight something else in that demo at some point. But you get the point. You can highlight as much as you want. Where it gets really interesting is what you can do with these highlights. You can create what we call quote decks. Beautiful decks like the one you're seeing here, like what you take hours to create in PowerPoint, you can create in a few taps in Waverly. You just highlight stuff as you read. You select the stuff you've highlighted, and you get a quote deck like this. And you get a URL that you can send to anyone in an email. You can attach that URL to your CRM. You can send it on LinkedIn if you want to share it with the world. And the person who receives the URL doesn't only get the article that was interesting to you, they also get all the quotes you highlighted. And the great thing about that is that suddenly they have context. They know why this article is insightful, why it matters to you and to the company you work at. So now, drum roll. Thank you very much. We are announcing that Waverly is available for free to anyone. You just have to snap a picture of that QR code. It will be available here later today. We are sponsoring the cocktail tonight. And you can install Waverly for free. And with the free version, you can follow any number of these waves that are available on Waverly. Our users, our beta users, have created a lot of these public waves on the topics that they care about, and you can follow them if you want. If you want to go further, you can get the Pro version. The Pro version, with the basic version, you can create one wave of your own just to try it out. With the Pro version, you can create as many waves as you want. And all of these waves are powered by the Waverly AI. Will read what you've written and start to look for articles on the internet. But you can go even further. If you work at a company that cares about these kinds of insights, and I hope you do, you can get Waverly in your company, in your business, and you get private waves for your teams, waves that you can collaborate on, everybody within the company, so that you get these shared insights together. You also get expert support for creating these waves. AI is still a bit finicky. I'm talking about all that natural language stuff here. Sometimes it's needs a bit of work to make it work perfectly. So we have expert support for that, something we call prompt engineering. Actually, you will hear that term more and more in the future, so keep an eye out. We have expert support for that. And it's thanks to something we're also very excited to announce today, our partnership with FAL. FAL is a market intelligence company based in Montreal who have been offering these kinds of services for years. And today, they're super happy to announce that they will support Waverly, they will deploy Waverly with their customers, and they will support you if you install Waverly for your business. So that's it. That's all I had for you. If you are interested, please pick a quick snapshot of this, install it on your phone, talk to your colleagues about this, and join us later tonight for the cocktail. And I'd be happy to talk about it in English or en français. Ça va me faire plaisir de vous en parler. Merci beaucoup.